What is up, everybody? My name is Darren, and welcome to Stock Mafia. All right, so today I want to talk to you guys about direct registering your shares. DRS, as you might have read about on StockTwits on Reddit, it is the going thing. And why do we DRS our shares? Well, it's called direct registering, and essentially it puts the shares in your name. Now you're like, click, see you later. No, listen to me and listen good, because even while I'm making this, I'm fired up and pissed off. Direct registering shares takes the shares out of the brokerage's hands and puts it in your name. And how does that help us? It helps us because our brokerage accounts are lending out our shares that we bought from them and allowing the shorts to borrow them and short our stock down. And that is why GME, APE, AMC, BBBY, all the meme stocks, probably the whole market, is down and is shorted. Let's see what happens with Twitter when that gets flipped, because Twitter went private. So all those shorts need to be covered. Oh, wouldn't that be a great catalyst for the MOAS? Now let's get into my instructions, because this is very important and you do need to share this video. If you're not going to do it, you need to share it, because we all need to start playing more offense. We're not playing more offense. We're just sitting back and hoping it happens. Hope ain't going to get us anywhere. So let's get into it. All right, so if you look at the screen right here, I have up Computershare.com. Computershare is the direct registering agent for GameStop, GME, AMC movie theaters, AMC, also APE. They are not just some Weeble Robinhood fly-by-night app. They are a secure site, and you will find out when you get your account how secure they are, because there is a process to this that I'm going to get into. What you need to do is you need to get an account here. Now, just remember this. Computershare has been chosen by companies. You can't just buy any stock on Computershare. GME and AMC have both chosen Computershare as their direct registering agent. So you can't just go on here and buy any type of stock. You can't go on here and buy GTII. So you kind of understand what I'm saying. Any fly-by-night stock that you think you're going to buy, it's not going to happen with Computershare. This is where you direct register, but this is going to put the shares in your name. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go in there and you're going to have to get an account. And when you do this, there is a process. Personally, how I've done it is go in there, link everything, give them all your information, and buy a share. Buy a GameStop share, buy an AMC share, do whatever you need to do to get the account rolling. And then they're going to send you a number in the mail. And with that number, you're going to be able to securely log into your account and view what you have bought. And with that number, you can then, if you so choose, to go outside of just buying direct through Computershare, you can go to your broker and you can call them up and say, hey, I want to direct register my shares like I did with Fidelity. And they'll say, huh? What? I don't know, because they're going to act confused, and they know how to do the old delay tactic, and it's getting worse and worse as we get closer and closer to the MOAS. So just be prepared to be on the phone for maybe an hour. Sometimes people are like, oh, it took me 5 minutes, it took me 30 seconds. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It took me 45 minutes. It took me 3 minutes to talk to somebody and 40 minutes on hold. So that does come. I think I'm a worst case scenario, because I haven't really heard of anything else happening besides people just getting hung up on. And I would have rather got hung up on 3 times. That would have taken me a 15-minute call. But you see what I'm saying. You know who we're fighting against. We have enemies, and I always keep telling you guys, we are at war. And you're either going to get out of that foxhole and start fighting, or sitting on your couch and complaining. And I can't stand complainers. So shut the hell up. Direct register your goddamn shares, and let's get this shit moving, okay? All right, so Computershare. Log in, get an account, buy direct, buy one. You could buy one AMC. You could buy one GME. The goal right now for me, because we're so close, is to just do GME. Personally, I have both registered in here, and I'm going to also advise you of another thing is some people will say, well, I heard you can't sell at a Computershare. It's just like any other brokerage. Put your limit sell in. If you're selling at market anytime, you are an idiot. An idiot. Because you know that they're messing with this stuff. That's the whole payment for order flow. You think when this thing moasses, let me just tell you something. I'm going to give you a real tip. When this thing takes off, whether it's AMC, GME, whatever you're in, whatever stock you're in, if this thing is ripping and you put a market order in, oh my God, you are going to get the lowest price possible. They might sell your shares for a penny. What are you going to say? Well, I put it market and it sold for a penny. Right. Guess what? They're like, well, that's what the market, somebody was willing to buy your share for a penny, so we sold it for a penny. You got to put a limit order in there. So when this thing rips, you better put in 5,000 as your limit order. So when they try to fill it as a penny, your order isn't going to fill. All right. So look at this. Computershare. We got it, right? So you're like, I have more questions. Guess what? Look at this. DRSGME.org. Everything to talk about. Now, I am a retard, so I like for somebody to talk to me. So now you've got the Mr. Retard talking to you in terms of how to register, buy shares direct. You can even register your IRA. I have not done this. I probably should look into this. I have DRS'd like 85% of my GME. I have a pretty large percentage of my AMC with them. Understand that I just diversify just like I diversify my stocks. I'm not putting all my stocks in one shot. I don't know if one of these websites is going to go down, but I will tell you this. If GME rips, and it rips because of DRSing, even if it rips tomorrow, and the float, which is locked up right now, I think we are at, I'm going to tell you, 57.16%. That's pretty freaking awesome. All right. When this thing rips, and we have that much control over the direct registering, oh baby, they are screwed. Wait till we get this to 65, 75, and eventually 100%. Because it's happening. There are charts you can find. And when I do part 2 of this video, I will find that chart to show you when we eventually will, at this pace, get to 100%. Let's get there sooner. But if you have any questions, go to drsgme.org. And now some people will say, hey, you're giving financial advice. Bullshit. This is a Computershare commercial. No financial advice. I can tell you what your options are. I can tell you where to direct register. I'm not making you do anything. I'm just giving you the information. So now, Stonko Tracker. You can look at 3 different stocks on this website. GME, AMC, BBBY. It gives options, chains. But for me, right now, I use Stonko Tracker for one thing and one thing only. What is the float that was locked? And as I make this video, it's 57.16%. We need to get that higher. We really need to get that higher. So now that I've gone over those 3 websites, you guys will understand how to direct register. I've had a lot of questions about it. I hope I provided some quick and concise clarity, and the websites that you can go on to do this. This is very important. This is very important because look who's against us. Look at our government. Look at the SEC. They have not helped us at all. Our financial markets are overrun by a bunch of goddamn criminals. And we need to fight back. We need to fight back. And this is how we fight back. We have to direct register. I'm sorry, but if you're not doing it, you're fucking lazy. That's the bottom line. If you don't have any of your shares direct registered, you're just lazy. You're just lazy, and you just like throwing money out the window. You got to do everything possible to fight against this. It's not going to be easy. You want to be a millionaire? You want to be a multi-millionaire? Well, put some work in besides clicking a button and download an app on your phone and buying stocks while you're sitting on the toilet. Because that's what most of you have already done. Yeah, I'm going to insult you because I'm disrespecting Get Respect. Let's go. Let's go. Let's direct register these shares. Let's get these numbers up because when this thing squeezes, and it's going to squeeze because the world around us is collapsing, let's have all our, shouldn't say bullets. Let's have everything lined up. Let's have everything lined up so that we are ready for the fight. Stay strong. Stay positive. I will see you on the next one. Share this video. Part 2 is coming up in a couple days. See ya.